They're Pokemon fans, Farjuma101 here, back with another Pokemon team battle with Spinda94 for you. So this was taken off Spinda94 stream along with the others on Saturday night. Please go check his channel out. He's on just over 200 subs now, so let's get him on his way to 300. We're going up against Imogen and E. I don't know if they've got any channels. If you guys have, if you link, you can link them in the comment section down below. I just couldn't find you when I was putting this one up. So Imogen is bringing with her a Gardevoir, Rotom Wash and a Camerupt, so some really interesting mix of mons there. And he's bringing with him a Hitmonlee, which is great to see. I'm not sure what you call that one, Mothma, and the Corfigurus. And I'm bringing with him my scrappy part of my scrappy skirmish team. So we're bringing with us Elrond our Melodic, Battlecat our Arcanine, and Goggles our Flygon. And Spinda is bringing Pokemaster the Meowstick, Greninja he's Greninja, and Morley he's Mega Mawile. So we'll jump straight into this one for you guys. So we're opening up here with Elrond and Pokemon Master, so we've got a nice all out and a nice prank. My voice is going, I'm afraid, sorry. We're going to see nice pranks of Pokemon come out here, so we can get some T-Waves and other bits and pieces and some shenanigans going, and Elrond can just sit here and take hits for days. So we're going to see Protect from the Corfigurus. We're just going to straight up score this Camerupt. Wasn't sure whether this was a Mega one or not at this point, so just wanted to really get some damage off. And although we've got no special attack investment, that one-shot Etna completely out of there, unfortunately. And we can see Morgana come through now, which is a great name for a Gardevoir. Morgana's going to Trace Prankster, so if this thing's got Calm Mind, it can start setting up like an absolute beast. You can see its Mega Evolution come off though, so it loses that now and gets Pixelate, so we're going to get Hyper Voice to within an inch of our life. In fact, it decides to go for Taunt onto Pokemaster, which is a great move. It stops us getting a T-Wave off on this thing. We're just going to go for a Scald here onto the Corfigurus just to get some damage off and start chipping away. You can see Shadow Fall from Corfigurus. That is going to connect with Pokemaster. That looks like that's, yeah, definitely a 2-hit KO range there. And he gets the special D drop, so a bit of bad luck there for Spinda. We do see lefties though, so it might just... no, definitely still in 2-hit KO range. Definitely. Hyper Voice from Morgana is going to come through as well. Unfortunately, he's going to take Pokemaster out. Elrond's going to just sit in here for a little bit longer though, thankfully. It does mean we can get a nice Toxic off onto this Gardevoir and start wearing it down, because Gardevoirs are a pain in the ass to deal with at times. You can see Corfigurus go for another Shadow Ball. It takes us down to 85. We're going to get lefty recovery though, so that puts us back up a little bit. So Elrond's got some great bulk to it. Love Melodic. We're going to get some poison damage off onto Morgana, not a lot, but that'll start mounting up as the match progresses. Spinda's going to go out into Greninja. So Greninja goes straight up for a Dark Pulse here, transform himself into a Dark Point, which is risky when there's a Gardevoir on the field, because Hyper Voice will still one-shot, but I think he's Sash, so but great move on that Corfigurus to get some damage off. Morgana actually goes for a Focus Blast. Not the best move, a Hyper Voice would probably have still done the same amount of damage at that point, and no chance of missing. Corfigurus goes for a Shadow Ball. That is going to target down Elrond. Doesn't, but he does get the special D drop again. Some luck going their way at the moment with these special defense drops. And that is going to matter on Elrond actually, because we're a special wall, and being -1 special defense is really not a good place to be. Morgana's going to sit in here. My problem is right now, part of me wants to switch, but I've got nothing I really want to switch into. I know it can take a Hyper Voice particularly well off a Mega Gardevoir, so even with -1 special defense. Elrond is still my best bet to take these at the moment. As you can see the difference on how much that actually does that turn. So we're going to go for a nice win this turn, just to try and slow this thing down, think if I can slow it down, I can get recovers off before it can hit me. That would put us in a much better position to try and store this toxic damage and let it build up a little bit. But we're pretty low right now, which isn't the best place to be. And we can see Hitmonlee come through, so I'm screaming at Spinda at this point. Watch the fake out, because I know it gets fake out, but he does in fact go for a Map Punch instead, so we might not be packing fake out. He's going to pick up the KO on the Greninja. Spinda decided at that point to sack Greninja off and not risk take anything else taking any damage on. The switch Greninja was pretty much done at that point. Hyper Voice is going to pick up the KO on Elron though, so that special defense drop really came back and bit us in the ass towards the end of that game. But the toxic damage is building up nicely on Morgana here, so Elron's still doing some great work for us. We can see more Live and Mega Mawile come through now, so these things are monsters to deal with, and we're pairing it up with Flygon here. So I've got Tailwind, which I can set up, but I know Spinda's got Protect on this thing, so I'm just going to go straight up EQ here. That should KO over Mega Mawile and get a nice chunk of damage off on this Hitmonlee. So Spinda goes straight up for a Protect. Which means I'm can go Flygon here, Goggles can go straight for an EQ. It's going to definitely take out the Mawile. And in fact pops for Hitmonlee as well. So Flygon doesn't need a Mega Evolution, guys. If you think it needs a Mega, you're not using it right. You're really not. Mine definitely doesn't. We can see Calgon come out right now, which is one of the best names for a Rotom-Mosh I've ever heard. And Mothim come through as well, and no shiny Mothim as well. So lots of shinies on the opposing side here. We decided to Dragon Claw double into the Rotom-Mosh at this point, because that is the biggest threat on the field. I'm not sure what Mothim's really going to be able to do to either of us at this point. Hydro Pump going to connect from Calgon after the Dragon Claw. We are Sasha, we can take that if we need to, but we do live it anyway on 35, and Play Rough is just going to destroy this thing. Huge pair of Mega Mawiles, guys, and nothing to sneeze at. Sucker Punch is going to come through again for Mega Mawile. That is going to pop Mothim off, and pick up the KO and Silver Game up for us. So, great game there, Imogen and E. Really glad to see you Hitmonlee, actually. Love those things. You don't see anywhere near enough of them as you should. If you enjoyed that one yourselves, guys, please go ahead and leave a like, rating or comment down below. And if I don't see you around, I will see you on Battle Spot. Take care for now. Bye.